Becky Lumsden, founder and CEO of Pure Spa and Beauty. We're here today to talk a little bit about your new professional skincare range. But before we get into that, I was wondering, what was the inspiration behind Pure Spa and Beauty and the launch?
Yeah, so I was a chemical engineer by background, and then I did chartered accountancy, so very much a corporate background, but I always had a massive passion for beauty and spa industry. I'm a great believer in, feeling the best that you can be and being the best that you can be. And so I saw a gap in the market for starting a chain of salons that were accessible for people to fit beauty and spa into their lifestyle. So we started with one salon on Lothian Road, which was almost 23 years ago now. And we now run 21 spas across the UK. So we've had great growth, and we employ an amazing team of people, and yeah, so that's how it.
Okay, so you started with the Pure Spa skincare range, which we can see here on the shelves, but what was the thought process behind developing a professional version of that?
Yeah, so I started with the products because I suffer from eczema on my skin. I started on my hands and then it moved to my face. And when I started the skincare range, I had a friend called Fiona who had her own skincare range, which was plant-based. And she said to me, you should switch from using water-based products to plant-based because you'll find that'll be so much better for your skin. And I made the switch, and to be honest, I've never used anything else on my skin since. I think it's amazing. The results that you get from it are incredible, and I just think it's surprising that more people don't realise that there is an actual alternative to water-based products. And water-based skincare products make up 99% of the market, and plant-based products are seen as niche, but I definitely think they should be mainstream. And there's so much benefits, not only just for your own skincare benefits, but also the environment, because they're 100% sustainable. So if you had a choice, why would you not use a plant-based alternative to basically everything else which is generated from the petrochemical industry? As we move to net zero, I think it becomes more important that we look at how we're using our products and what products we're using on our skin and in our bodies, to help not only the environment but our results. So I started with the retail range, and we also had our own professional range which we used in the spas, just in Pure Spa. And then I realised over time, that there's been great challenges coming to our sector. They're ever greater. I mean, we were shut for nearly 2 years in COVID, which had a massive impact. A lot of people lost their jobs. It's a real struggle coming out of that. I know, just for Pure, we had to take on a lot of debt to keep all our staff employed in that time, which we wanted to do, and it's just been really challenging. And to be honest, we used to sell other brands alongside our own brand in the spas, but we felt we didn't get any support from them whatsoever to help us grow or manage our business. So eventually we've moved out of any other brands, and we now just stock Pure products, and we do our own treatments.
Okay. Talking about the support that you didn't get from those brands, what did you feel like was the missing piece from those suppliers that you could have done with at the time?
I think there's a big, a lot of them are from big companies, and they're very corporate. And they sell on different channels. So they sell through retail, they sell online, they sell at QVC, they sell in spas, and often there's what's called channel conflict. So they sell the same products that they sell into spas and salons, but they then discount online, and so it makes it very difficult for the salon owners and the therapists who are recommending products for their client to actually buy the products from them directly. And what happens is, the salon owners and the therapists have invested in training to learn all about a brand so that they can recommend the best products for their customer, and then their customer can see that they can buy the products cheaper on QVC. So all of that work and investment that the salon owner has put in is just wasted, because the sales then go to, you know, a big retailer. And then, you know, it's quite disheartening for the therapist and the salon owner, because they've spent so much time and work trying to educate their clients, and then their clients can essentially buy it cheaper elsewhere, which is obviously what they're going to do. And so there's a great difficulty, and they don't also provide a lot of support. You know, there's no marketing support provided by big brands. You know, the best you get is a listing on their website as a stockist, which, you know, I feel really, for the amount of investment that you as a salon owner are investing in a brand, you deserve more.
More support.
Yeah, more support, yeah.
So what can beauty salons or spas or wellness centres that want to invest and collaborate and partner with Pure Spa and Beauty Professional, what kind of support can they expect from you guys?
Yeah, so I mean, obviously we've come at it from being operators ourselves for many, many years, and so we know what how to position a brand best within that spa salon environment. And so for professional salons who take on our range, and we, you know, by professional salon it could be you know, a therapist who's got a cabin in their garden. You know, we want to support everyone in our industry to grow, and it's very much around growth mindset. And so we will not only provide the products, but we'll also provide the training protocols, all the treatment protocols, and we have protocols for you know, natural, like hands-on treatments, but also technology-led treatments as well. So, you know, we're very much in the forefront of results, because results for the client is what keeps the client returning for those follow-up sessions, and keeps them loyal to the salon. And everyone at the moment is struggling to attract and retain customers, and so they need more help. So as part of our range, we're also launching an app. So salon owners will be able to access marketing materials, they'll be able to access social media templates, they'll be able to access things that will help them grow their business, because when they grow, we grow, and everyone grows, and the industry grows, and that's what's key for us.
Yeah, I think that'll really set you guys apart from just being a product supplier to a partner and a collaborator and somebody who supports the brands.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And you know, that's very much our aim with this brand. And also, you know, for me it's really important that we, you know, the sustainability aspect of the brand is absolute key. You know, we are totally different from every other brand out there. We are a plant-based, and we always will be a plant-based skincare results-driven range. And so not only are you helping your clients make that switch to plant-based sustainable skincare, you're saving money, you're saving the planet, and you're growing your business. So what's great. Not to like?
I know. Do you think you hear a lot of skincare brands and a lot of brands in general talking about sustainability and like natural a natural ethos? Do you think a lot of brands are greenwashing? And I suppose, what do you have to say about that? You're definitely not greenwashing this brand,
no.
Right? No.
Yeah, no. I mean, that just really annoys me.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of greenwashing around, especially in skincare. I mean, you know, for me, water-based products are always going to contain chemicals in them, because they have to stop the water in the product from going off on the shelf, right? So, and you know, you get lots of brands who say, you know, well, we use, you know, we're a clean beauty skincare range, you know, we use these chemicals, not these chemicals. To me, because I've got a background in chemical engineering, they're still chemicals, and if you look back, which, you know, why would you know, suddenly have to be a chemist to work out whether the skincare products that you're using are good for you or not? You know, basically, if you go back through the supply chain, all the chemicals are derived from petrochemicals, and it doesn't matter what it says on the label, they're all basically derived from that. They might say, one of the really interesting things that I think a lot of brands put on is that they're naturally derived. You see that a lot on labels on this is naturally derived. And what it means is they've taken a plant, they've taken the extract, and then they've added a solvent, usually, which comes from the petrochemical industry, to extract something that will dissolve in the water. So they're not a natural product. Anything that is water-based, I've yet to find one
that's actually natural.
that's got anything natural.
Where are the products created?
So they're all manufactured in the UK, and we use completely sustainable sources. So locally sourced where we can for the raw ingredients. So it is all local, which is really important to us. That's because so plant-based, locally sourced range. So it's 100% fully sustainable. Okay,
great. And I guess, where can we find out more about the professional range and more about Pure Spa and Beauty? And how can people sign up as a supplier or as a brand that wants to use the product?
So we've now got the website live. So if you're interested, you can go and search on our website and sign up for more information. And then we will also be having a stand at the Professional Beauty Show, which is on the first weekend of March in the XL Centre in London. So we'll have a stand there, and I'll be there, and a lot of the team will be there, and some of our spa managers will be there to sort of talk to salon owners who are interested in taking the range, because I think it's best for owners to know that we're also operators, so we completely understand their challenges, and that's what we're there to help them resolve and to grow with us.
Well, it's a very exciting time for Pure Spa and Beauty. Very best of luck with the launch, and we'll talk soon.
Thanks.
Becky.